All right, welcome to a new adventure. Just out in Salt Lake enjoying another hike on a beautiful fall day. This is about a month worth of adventures, and mainly I'm going to be checking out the fall colors, so it's going to be a fun one. First, I went to Parley's Canyon and checked out a sunset. This was absolutely stunning. I got some drone footage here of the highway and of me standing on this cliff edge. Here's Mount Olympus, which is one of my favorite mountains in Salt Lake City. It just has this beautiful, iconic look to it. And here I am walking out to the edge of the cliff with the beautiful sunset behind me. After that sunset, I drove up to Guardsman Pass the next day and checked out the fall colors. The aspen trees were all golden, some were even orange. And it was actually one of the most beautiful falls I've seen in Utah in a while. All right, I'm just on a hike checking out these awesome fall colors here in Park City, Utah. Check it out. So beautiful. I'm up near Guardsman Pass, and it's absolutely amazing. You know, to be a good vlogger, I think you have to not care. And I think I'm reaching that point. So that's pretty good news. Okay, it might be hard to see, but there's all these spider webs in the air. You can see them glisten. Yeah. So off to my left is one of the most beautiful fields of aspen trees up here near Salt Lake City. The weather is definitely a little bit ominous, but it's probably fine. There's a very faint rainbow right there. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite areas to check out the fall colors in Utah. Then I wanted to fly my drone, but a helicopter showed up, so I waited for it to leave until the airspace was clear. I am not sure what was going on, but I took this time lapse of the rainbow. You can see it in the background. And then I flew my drone once it was all clear. The lighting was actually pretty weird with the clouds covering the sun a little bit, but it would come through every now and then and just light up the golden leaves like crazy. It was so beautiful. This is one of the best aspen groves in the Wasatch near Salt Lake City, so I highly recommend coming here. It does get pretty busy. It's not a very well-kept secret, but it is stunning, especially if you go walk around and check everything out. That rainbow's a lot brighter now. Well, that was a nice little hike. Got to see some nice trees. Some beautiful colors, and now I'm heading back down. That cliff is where I was standing earlier during that sunset, up on the left. Then I checked out a sunset from downtown and went to a Real Salt Lake soccer game. I wonder if this is gonna look stable or not. free cookies. Anyways, there was nothing really notable about that, just that we got free cookies. And then I saw this Hot Wheels car, which was hilarious, a Nissan GTR Hot Wheels spec. On the way up to Guardsman Pass, again, this is about a week later, there was somebody slacklining from one cliff to the next in Big Cottonwood Canyon.
That is insane.
So this time we went up to Silver Lake up near Brighton Ski Resort and checked out the aspen trees and enjoyed walking through the forest. It was kind of like a zoo, though, at the lake. There's so much noise.
This is so funny.
This is crazy. I mean, it's pretty, but it's loud. There were tons of kids screaming, and it wasn't that peaceful, but it was beautiful, that's for sure. After doing a loop, we branched off and took a more isolated trail into the forest. And then we went back up to Guardsman Pass, which is the same spot we were at earlier in the video. Then I went back to Salt Lake and went for a sunset hike and checked out the clouds and did a little time-lapse action as well. Just out here on a hike, checking out the sunset, and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm realizing that I always say a lot of the same phrases. Maybe I should switch it up. Making a little time lapse in this direction over here, and just checking this out. It's beautiful, pretty mellow, very pretty though. Now I'm gonna hike back down. Then a couple of storms rolled in and it got a lot colder and very rainy, but luckily the next day it cleared up again into a beautiful fall day. Another day, another hike in beautiful Salt Lake City. Another day, another hike. Well, yeah, maybe I am saying the same things too many times. It's super hot today, and I ran out of water. I actually didn't even bring any water. So, this is a nice spot above the University of Utah. I come here every now and then and check out the city from above. Alright, I'm just gonna fly my drone up here. It's gonna be beautiful. Alright, here it is. It really is incredible how close you are to any type of hike when you're living in Salt Lake City. This is by far one of my favorite aspects of spending time here. It's so quick, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and you're on a beautiful trail with a beautiful view. That was fun. Now I'm just gonna head back down because I checked out the view and I got a couple of cool videos and I feel happy about that. Maybe I'll try doing a hyperlapse of my hike down. That hyperlapse turned out kind of cool. I just watched it on here. Anyways, we're about to reach the bottom, so I will see you in the next hike or adventure or whatever it is. Keep in mind that I'm like 3 to 6 months behind on editing and posting these. So when you see this, this will have happened a long time ago. Anyways, that wraps it up for this adventure. Stay tuned for the next one to find out where we are flying to next.